Hi friends, in our series of generating PDF files using PHP FPDF class, we'll learn now about multi-cell. Watch our previous video on cell and how to position it and all. That will help you to understand better the difference between a cell and a multi-cell. So let's start by we are calling the class. It is inside FPDF in the same directory. So now the document we will create, pass the object. So new FPDF. Now let's add a new page. PDF add page. Fine. Now let's set some font now. PDF. Now because we are giving some outputs, so text will be there. So set font. Let's say Arial. You can change to any font family. Now let us put a B bold and use 14. This is the font size. So now let us put the X position. X position is horizontal position. So we'll say PDF. Now we are telling set X. Let's put it at 50. Fine. Now let's PDF. Now we'll create a cell now, and inside that some text will write. So we'll can able to know the difference between that two. We'll say its width is 60 and 10 height. Now we'll say the text. This is cell. Now inside that we are okay. This is entirely a string. Welcome to +2net. This is entirely writing a string here, and it is 1. So all the side we are giving border. Now we are telling a left aligned and false because we are not feeding anything, filling it. Fine. So this is a cell. If you want to see, we can see the, let's see what the output is giving. So we are here. I am refreshing this page. So on line 4 I did a FPDF add page. Sorry, this I had to give a fine. Sorry that. Okay. Now let's refresh this and see. Okay, I am not given the output, so it is not expected to come out. So I'll just give PDF output. Output is all the options, everything we discussed before. So you can see I'm just giving a name as my file.pdf and I. By default anyway it's I only, so displayed in the browser. So saved it. Let's refresh, and just for our sake we are, yeah, this is a cell. You can see this long string has overshooted and it has gone out. Now we'll go for a multi-cell. So what we do, we'll keep it here. Next line will go. Now we'll say we'll give a line break. PDF ln 40. Now we are putting it as 40. Now again PDFs, we'll say set X. Set X is 50. It will be in same line with the cell whatever we have written. So, and now we'll write the multi-cell now. PDF multi-cell. Multi-cell we are writing. You can understand all the code if you watch our previous tutorials on this. So start the series. Now we are telling 6010 is the width and height we are specified. Now we are giving the string. So this is multi-cell. So we are differentiating between that. So we are telling it's a multi-cell. Now again we'll increase the length of it, +2net. Fine. Now we will give the borders throughout. We are different way we are now giving. Instead of writing 1, we'll write it left, right, top and bottom, LRTB. Fine. You can, and aligned it as previously left. Okay, we'll see it left aligned, and that's all. We'll give false for now, no filling. So that's all we have. Now let's save it and refresh this. Now we have added one multi-cell. sorry, again on line 11 something is wrong. I'm sorry, this is multi-cell. So see the difference, the same, almost same length of string. Now this is there is a line break and the cell is automatically wrapped inside the cell. Now the height has increased. So the advantage of multi-cell is that the text inside it can increase the depth or increase the height of the cell and wrap it around the inside the cell. So it is easy for us when you are displaying a long amount of or we are not sure how much text is going to be displayed, there it is better to use multi-cell. We'll understand more on this multi-cell by adding different parameters to this. We'll understand about alignment now. So aligning the text within the multi-cell. So we'll remove this part, cell part from here, and say text 1 will remove. We'll keep the here line break or as 20. So here the multi-cell is there. Now this multi-cell text will remove. We'll change that this one and say alignment equal to left. So this is the text only, so nothing to actually affect. So here it is the border we can say it 1, no need to, yeah, and left aligned, no background fill, so false. Now this is okay. Let's try now this. Let's see how it reflects. You can see here, yeah, alignment is left. Now let's copy from here. These 3 lines will copy, paste it here. So now let's say its alignment is right. This is the text again. Here I am again writing R. So it's aligned right now. Let's see how the align right looks. You can see aligned right. So within the box it is aligned at the right side. So now let me paste it again. This time it is C, center aligned. C, saved, refresh. You can see it is center aligned. Now one more, it is J, or it is justified. So L, I'll remove it by J. Now let me just add little more text here. Alignment J, welcome. Fine, I have just added little more text here, so we can see how this alignment works. Fine, you can see it is text is justified as far as possible, and it is taken the shape of to accommodate all the text. So here you can see everywhere we have given border. So now this border part also we can change it. Now let's say I'll just give a give here left and right, LR. So first one, you can see this is LR. Let's see how you can see the left only and right, bottom and top are removed. So here you can say L, R and T. So left, right and top. Let's see how it looks. Left, where we have changed it. Sorry, this part is not, this is the right alignment, we should not have changed this we have to make it LRT. So LRT, and it's the right align. So second one, let's see how it affects our border. You can see it left and the top and right, bottom is not there. Here let's slightly change it. Here we'll add the bottom and top, and this is C. Okay, here one quote will miss. So fine, this is the third one. Let's see how this border changes. You can see bottom and top, bottom and top. This is how we can align it and manage the borders of a multi-cell. We'll understand how the X and Y position changes when you use a multi-cell. So before adding a page, so let's set some margin for this. We'll say PDF set left margin. With this margin we'll set it to 50, and again PDF set right margin. This we should do before using the add page. Fine, now add page is used, so we'll use the same font. Now we'll, instead of set x set y, what you will do, we'll first define the height and width. So height will say as say 15, and now we'll say w, or the width is 100. Fine, now we'll read the x and y value. X equal to, this is what your current cursor position. PDF will say get x, similarly y is equal to PDF get y. Sorry, here we missed it. Fine, so these two values we got it. Now we'll use the multi-cell. We'll remove this. PDF multi-cell, here instead of 60 and W we'll use first width, then we'll use height. Now we'll, inside this we'll print the values. What you will do, x equal to, we'll close it, dot, now we'll say round x, because it may get some decimal in that, so we are rounding it off, round x. Now we'll say dot, we are adding up. Now y equal to this, dot, round. Now here inside also y, so we got it x, sorry, here we will put it equal to round $y. Now here instead of, we will give 1, so all the borders aligned is left, false. Fine, so now rest below this will delete these lines, will generate the output directly, then subsequently we'll multiply this. Let's see how the output looks like. You can see x is equal to 50, y is equal to 10. So here slightly will give a gap here, so that will, now what we will do, we'll copy this part and paste it here, save it, refresh this. You can see how it varies. X is not varying, y has increased by 15. Why it is 15? Because your height, we are every cell, multi-cell height, we are giving it as 15. Now let's further extend it. You can see it also, again it will increase by 15 again, so it's 40 now. Now what you will do, instead slightly let us increase the, we'll come to +2 net. We have increased the increase the string inside that one, so now the height will increase. So the next cell when it goes will not have the same value, it will, increment value will, for the y will should go up. So let's see that. Imagine in one of the third cell we have increased it. So let's see now. See, it is 40, so otherwise it should have been 40 plus 15, 55, but it is 70 now, because there is more, the height has increased because we have added few more line of text, one more line of text here. That is how x and y, or the horizontal or vertical coordinates vary in case of multi-cell.